Get smarter! Hey, so welcome to my first episode, and we're going to start off with a real mind-melting video that I absolutely found fantastic. It's Lawrence Krauss doing a talk that he's entitled A Journey to the Beginning of Time. The video, A Journey to the Beginning of Time, is about, let me check, an hour and 2 minutes long. So definitely set aside some time. You'll also want to set aside any distractions because when Lawrence Krauss speaks, it is worth your time to listen. In the video, he does a fantastic job of really transforming our understanding of what we know about the universe. One of the great contributions that Krauss has been making has been to keep people who are following his videos on the edge of scientific discoveries, and this talk will certainly get you up to speed. It was given in December of 2014, so it's really, in terms of a talk, the latest of what's going on in theoretical physics. Krauss does a wonderful job of starting actually back to where we thought the universe was back in the 1920s, when scientists were first understanding that it wasn't just our Milky Way universe surrounded by darkness, but that the universe was filled with matter and energy. And from those, that first sort of early 20th century view, he takes us right all the way up to just a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a second after the Big Bang, in terms of a theory that they are currently investigating and testing to understand how the universe became the way that it is. If you enjoy this video, I would also certainly recommend that you watch Lawrence Krauss's videos on a universe from nothing. I will put links in the D-box below to those videos as well, because it's, for me, kind of two parts of the same story. If you understand the Krauss explanation of how the universe could come from nothing, if we reimagine what nothing can be in terms of our physical needs, not just the sort of philosophical concept of nothing, but a material definition of nothing. And then from that all the way up to understanding where our universe came. For me, why I'm recommending this video is because it just inspired in me such awe and wonder, and both the notion of how incredibly magnificent and bizarre and strange the universe is, and also how amazing it is that we are understanding the source of where our own bodies, our own universe comes from as subjective conscious beings. And I think that is one of the most profound things about life, is that it has the capacity to understand its own origins. I'm getting a little bit waxy and poetic here, but it really did inspire so much awe in me that that's why it's the first video that I'm recommending. One last thing about the Lawrence Krauss video I do want to say, and because this is a review show, I want to give you some review not only of the content but also of the filming. I have to say, out of about 5 stars, I'd have to give this one, in terms of camera work, about a 3. The camera work isn't particularly great. The person behind it tries to zoom in and zoom out and ends up being a bit of a distraction. There are also camera noises that end up interfering with the sound quality. So just be prepared for that and try to see beyond it, because as long as you can get past that, the content is really worth it. So just in future, people who are recording things, just put a camera down so that you can get the whole field. Don't move it, don't play with it, and then also if you can clean up the audio a bit afterwards so that you don't get all the cosmic radiation background hiss that we learned about, that would be great. But I mean, the video isn't so bad and it's not so distracting, but just as a warning, it's not the best video quality. I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I will see you guys next week for another episode of Get Smarter with Christy Winters on Secular TV. Bye.